Oh, dear.
So are you, Grandad. Well, you're dressed in outside the village hall in 10 minutes.
I've done my canvassing. It's up to the voters, no?
That's no way to win an election. Your work's not done until the polls are closed.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, look at you two. There's no need for any embarrassment.
I'm not embarrassed.
We're just two adults very much in love, aren't we, Ashley?
Of course.
Never mind all that. Have you been to the village hall yet?
Pardon?
I'm mobilising the vote.
I should mobilise your candidate first.
Hurry up, Grandad. Eric and Viv are not going to be wasting time with boiled eggs, you know.
Got the food all arranged?
Sorted. Carlos is doing some Spanish specialities.
What, chorizo sausage and paella? That's not going to go down well with 5-year-olds.
No, polenta cake with lemon and raspberry. Joseph's really excited about it.
Could be the first kids' party where I'm going to want to try the food.
Tell you what, why don't you give the nanny the day off and let me do all the games and stuff? I've been telling Joseph about Kit Can Lurgy. You just need a can which is home, then
Yeah,
someone's
OK. You spare me the details. You can take over.
Great. I'll make a start.
She's part of the family, isn't she?
I'll admit she has a few endearing qualities.
Such as?
She doesn't go in for hesitation or soul-searching. She's aggressive, competitive. Remind you of anyone?
Hey, got something to show you. Jason drew me a picture.
Oh, yeah?
What do you think?
Doesn't look anything like me.
It's me, you fool! Can't you tell by the strong jaw and the twinkle in the eye? I'm going to sign something when we launch the pies at the supermarket.
Has it escaped your attention? Today is polling day. I want you to drive the pensioners to vote.
All right, but when this is over, we talk pies. You're going to be big time after all the work I put in for you.
Hey, don't worry. All good politicians remember their friends. Ah, come on. We have an election to win.
Hello? Hiya. I won't keep you. Just wanted to see if Victoria was coming to Joseph's birthday party.
No. I don't feel comfortable being too far away from her.
What if I took her?
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, Jack. You know you can trust me.
You wouldn't let her out of your sight?
No, of course I wouldn't. You all right?
Came this morning. I just happened to find it before they did.
It's for Robert, Victoria and Andy.
Yeah, it's from Sarah. See what she's doing? She's trying to get to them behind my back.
You are going to give it to them?
I nearly tore it up this morning. I'm still tempted. She wants them with her, Kathy. This is probably full of lies about me.
I doubt that very much.
I spoke to Laura yesterday. She tells me I might not win a custody battle. Can you believe that?
Yes, I can. Mother's always likely to be favoured.
I'm not going to let her have them. I'm not going to lose them.
Jack, now is not the time to be worrying about a legal battle. You know, the kids are probably thinking, why doesn't my mum love me anymore? If she did love me, she wouldn't have left.
Yeah, well, that's her fault.
That is not the point. I bet my life that letter won't say anything about them going to stay with her. It'll just say that she loves them. And I think they need to hear that, Jack. Honestly.
Oh, think about it.
And suddenly she was threatening to hit me. I'm telling you, she was out of
Hurry around.
You had to go straight out.
Don't matter. Got something to say?
No.
What's the matter? Make you feel nervous?
See what I mean?
Adam, take it from someone who's known Mandy a very long time. It isn't worth letting her get to you.
I know that. I know she's not worth the bother.
So is there any chance of you two patching things up? We could do without the friction.
She declared war on me, Zoe. I think it's gone a bit beyond getting patched up.
Well, if he and Sarah would just talk to one another, they might be able to make some progress.
I doubt it would be that easy.
I'm not suggesting it would be easy, but if they won't even speak, there's no hope for them. Sorry, I shouldn't rattle on about it.
Oh, don't be silly. You're passionate about your work. I like that.
The voice of reason. It is shameful for a mother to abandon her children. Put family values first. And who should take the moral lead? The vicar should. He shouldn't be carrying on with a barmaid like some randy old goat.
Do you mind? I'm not a barmaid, I'm a landlady.
We've already voted for Alan, so please keep your abuse to yourself.
It's sex outside of marriage and it's immoral.
Leaving aside your hypocrisy, I realise that this dog collar makes you feel you have a right to attack me, but I will not stand by while you insult Bernice. Do you understand me?
So you don't believe in family values, then?
What I'm hearing from you is spiteful and rancidly malicious opinion dressed up as family values, and no, Viv, I don't believe in that. Goodbye.
The voice of reason will not be silenced.
Hey, you want to be careful. You'll have girls swarming all over you.
Yeah, I often get that.
Is Carlos here? He's in the kitchen.
Oh, wait a sec. I'm canvassing for Mrs. Windsor.
The family values candidate?
I don't think so.
What about Eric Pollard, then?
Oh, make your mind up, Sam, love.
Sorry, Sam, I'm not registered to vote around here anyway.
I'm keeping my voting intentions to myself. Come on, Jason, break's over.
I'm not registered either. But if I was, I tell you what, Sam.
Yeah?
I won't vote for either of them if they were the last two candidates on Earth.
Oh, like this. Trial launch for the pies, is it?
Exactly. Trial launch.
Well, let's rip the cover off and launch Marlon's Melting Moments then, shall we?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Question of priorities. Go and vote for me first.
All right.
I see Edna's got her eye on us two again. I wonder if she had any romance in her younger day.
Hard to imagine, isn't it? Edna Birch, aged 22, head over heels in love.
With a dashing young soldier, perhaps. I hope so. Everyone should have a bit of love in their lives.
Everyone should, but not everyone does. I thought for a while, quite a long while, I was going to be one of the unlucky ones.
Oh, stop it, Ash. You'll embarrass me.
Sorry, but I happen to be a very happy man. And it's thanks to you.
Look at them. Disgraceful.
Oh, I know. I said this morning, he should take the moral lead.
I think our vicar will find he's got a nasty surprise coming his way sometime soon.
Oh, tell me more.
Certainly not. It's church business. Which means it's nothing to do with you.
Where's Alan?
Oh, he's in the back room having a rest. Honestly, he's got no stamina.
I've just been in the surgery listening to Mandy on the radio.
Oh, you really hate her, didn't you?
Of course not. Just got better things to worry about than Mandy Dingle.
Yeah, well, don't let it get under your skin. I mean, it's a bit petty, isn't it? When you get angry, your eyes go really small.
I'll take that on board.
Oh, don't take offence, because you've got lovely eyes.
Thanks.
Well, are you going to compliment me then?
You're not one of those women who needs to be told they're beautiful all the time, are you?
No, of course not. Well, not really. What is your type, Adam? Because you've never really told me.
Bright, independent, classy.
Right.
You see, the show wasn't the problem. It was just a great opportunity for the surgery, and now it's been wasted.
I'm back on Mandy.
I'll see you later on.
Yeah, you too. Do you think I'm bright, classy and independent?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Good.
Vote for me, did you?
Certainly did. The Pollard bandwagon rolls on. Oh, no. What's this? They call Marlon's Melting Moments.
Name's changed. Management decision.
You what?
I get used to it.
No. You change that sign or I'm out of this deal.
Oh, that's your choice then. I'll simply find somebody else to shove mince and vegetables into a pastry case.
Well, they want my special recipe.
Hey, it's a meat pie, Marlon. It's not rocket science.
Well, I'll tell everybody what a cheat you are and how you took advantage of me.
Oh, yeah. An embittered dingle rants at voters. Yeah, that should work. Good afternoon. Can I offer you one of these?
No, don't try one. This man's a cheat.
I think care in the community can be taken too far. It's one of my issues.
No, don't try one. They're poisonous.
Mm-hmm. Delicious. In fact, perfect. Pollard's perfect pies.
I'm going to get you back for this, Eric. Somehow, I promise I'm going to get you back.
As you said, Marlon, the Pollard bandwagon rolls on.
Thank you, caller. And I do hope your goldfish pulls through. But if he doesn't perk up, get him down to Zoe and Paddy at the surgery. But I'd keep him clear of Adam, mind. He's the new boy. And frankly, his aura's suspect and his energy's warped. Also, keep him clear of any of the news that's going down at Emmerdale about the election. I mean, you don't want to get him depressed. And if any of you out there are thinking of voting, I won't bother. Your time would be better spent grooming your hamsters.
Right, nice job is that.
Yeah, thank you.
I've got an eye for a professional job. Did a painting and all.
Oh, we turn our hand to anything, sir.
Ah, I'll tell you what. How would you like to paint my porch for me?
Is there a catch?
No, I'll buy paint. Then I'll show your work to all my visitors and passers-by.
So you get the job done for free? I don't think so.
It is a good idea. We'll do it, sir. Be a lovely way to show our work to the village.
And you'll not be sorry. Going over there now to vote. I reckon there might be a free pint and a pie in it for me.
Lisa, I don't think we can afford to work for free.
He put a roof over my head when I got thrown out of Mandy and Paddy's. I owe Seth that. And a few hours' work is a small price to pay.
I'm not sure.
It's the dingle way, Jason. You'll get used to it.
For all your building needs, go to Dingle and Kirk Builders, a new firm that's just started up in Emmerdale. I see a great future for it. All right, Mystic Mandy's waiting for your calls. Keep them coming.
Sorry, you shouldn't have that on. I know she gets on your nerves.
No, not really.
Sorry?
Well, it's a bit petty, isn't it? As you say, we really don't need the grief.
Exactly right. I'm glad you see it my way.
I'm sure it can't do any harm anyway. I suppose I just let her rub me up the wrong way because I'm so ambitious for this place. I'd really like to see it grow.
Sounds promising. And the war with Mandy?
Well, that's a little bit melodramatic, isn't it? I'm unilaterally declaring peace.
Why did I do religious studies?
Why does anyone do it? You thought it'd be a DOS. What did you write for that second question about imagery in the Old Testament? I just wrote out the lyrics to Losing My Religion.
Yeah, right. You know, I'm telling you. I reckon I might just give up.
Don't be stupid.
All I can think about is essay titles and dates and formulas.
Come on, Johnny, you've done more than half the exams now. You'd be mad to give up.
Chemistry next on Monday, French on Tuesday. Just gets you down.
Look, the point is, you want a job where you need some sort of qualifications, right?
Yeah.
Then you can get through this. Come on, Johnny, you've only got a few more days. You can do it.
Right, you two, I have got a proposition for you.
We're listening.
How would you like to decorate this place while I'm away and maybe Trish's bedroom if you've got time?
Are you serious? That'd be great.
I don't want any favours.
Well, that's good because I'm not doing any favours. You've done a great job in the cottage and I'd like to use you again. Well, do you want the work or not?
We'd love it.
Right, let's drink to it then. It is. Excuse me, madam, would you mind telling me who you voted for?
Your Grace, good afternoon.
Ah, Edna.
He was working in the pub 2 days ago,
I presume you're referring to Reverend Thomas.
handing out drinks like a common barman.
I'm on my way to the vicarage now. I'll make sure that he's aware of his parishioners' views.
Ah, Emily. Is Viv Windsor going to buy me another pint tonight? That's what I want to know. She's got to keep in with voters, hasn't she? She's got her second term to think about.
I'll ask her.
Whatever the question is, the answer's no.
That could have been your campaign slogan. Viv Windsor, whatever the question, the answer is no.
Nice one, Grandad. Good soundbite.
Have you voted yet, Seth?
Oh, I voted too early. I should have strung them along a lot longer. Any road has your O levels.
It's GCSEs, Seth, and they're fine.
And your vegetables?
What do you mean?
What have you got at your sleeve for summer fair this time?
No, that'll be telly.
Hi, Trish. How you doing? I heard you on the radio having a go at Adam.
Well, Well, it's always nice to get the last word.
Gonna keep it up, are you?
No, not gonna bother. No, finish with him.
Good.
After all, he's got to work with Paddy, hasn't he? So, how are you doing?
Excuse me. Kathy? Can I ask who you're voting for? I'm doing an exit poll. Tricia, I'm not exiting. I'm just going in.
Kathy is entitled to keep her vote to herself, but I think you can safely put it down as one for me.
Oh, right then, Grandad. Not that it makes a difference. According to my figures, you're well ahead anyway.
It's not often I have the pleasure of an unexpected visit.
Oh, you know, I like to keep up with my clergy. See how you're doing, what you're up to.
I see.
Here we are, tea and biscuits. Now, what should I call you? Your Honour, Your Grace?
George will be fine. And may I call you Bernice?
Oh, of course you can. You know, I expect it's my experience behind the bar, but I always prefer a friendly, informal approach.
We both do. We like to keep things relaxed and open.
And I understand you've been quite open about your relationship.
Well, when you're as happy as we are, George, it's hard to hide it. Oh, that's a lovely purple, by the way.
You've had complaints, I believe.
Edna Birch and one or two others came to see me.
Well, that's better in your position. You're always having to fend off gossiping old women.
Quite. She tells me that you were behind the bar in the pub the other day.
I helped out, yes.
Vicar one day, barman the next.
I know you're not too puritanical when it comes to alcohol, George. You and I have shared a brandy or two in the past.
Oh, like a drink, do you? Well, perhaps we should pop over to the Woolpack after tea.
I'm afraid I don't have time. I'm only here, really, to show my face. Ashley understands, don't you?
I think I understand very well.
Oh, is this the famous polenta cake?
What do you think?
It looks fabulous. When I was Juice's age, I had a cake made in the shape of Dougal from the Magic Roundabout.
There's the rabbit jelly I always look forward to.
Oh, it's funny how these things always stick, isn't it?
Best present I ever got was when I was 8. It was a torch that turned into a gun. You got different colours off it, and then you could flick a switch and get different gun noises too.
Lovely. Did you have a happy childhood?
What sort of question's that?
What a nosy one, I guess. I was just interested.
It's a bit of a jump, isn't it, from rabbit jelly?
Sorry. It's just I heard you talking to Terry the other day about when your dad died.
Just leave it, Zoe.
Sometimes it helps, doesn't it, to share your experiences?
Don't do that sharing thing. I'm more of a put it behind you and move on kind of girl.
Sounds hard.
It suits me.
Well, if you change your mind, you let me know, won't you?
Don't hold your breath.
You've chaired a political meeting. You've been arrested for fighting. The local rag has already taken an unhealthy interest in you, and now you're practically cohabiting with a pub landlady. You can see why some people are concerned.
The fact is, I love Bernice.
I'm delighted to hear it. Now, are you considering marriage?
Bernice has had some unfortunate experiences. An engagement ended at Christmas. I don't want to put any pressure on her.
That's understandable. Have you considered what other options are open to you?
Not really, no.
It might be hard for you to help your parishioners whose marriages are in trouble if you are seen to reject marriage yourself.
I'm not rejecting marriage.
No, of course you're not, but appearances are so important, aren't they?
Everything all right?
Everything's delightful, my dear. We were just discussing the position of the vicar as a role model. But I'm afraid I can't stay another moment.
You know, I'm no fool.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sure our situation could be awkward, and I'm very grateful that you've been so understanding.
Well, let me assure you, my dear, that Ashley has a glowing future ahead of him. I always do my best to find challenges to suit my clergy.
Oh, Ashley loves a challenge.
Goodbye, Ashley. I do hope you'll consider what I've said.
I'll see you out.
May the best man or woman win. That.
So did you vote then, Edna? Mrs. Birch?
It's every citizen's duty to make their voice heard.
So who did you vote for then?
None of them.
Eh?
I spoilt my ballot paper. None of them deserve my vote.
Why not?
Featherbrain gossip, crooked, married a prostitute.
Hey, Adam, got an idea for you. Why don't you and Mandy fight it outright, and the last one standing gets the radio show? Oh, no, hang on a minute. She'd murder you, wouldn't she?
I wish her luck. She's welcome to the radio show.
Yeah.
Seriously, got better things to think about.
Good for you, Adam.
Trisha, I've asked Lisa and Jason to work on the diner and maybe your bedroom while I'm away.
Oh, I'd like an Eastern look for my room with some drapes and some lovely rich colours. That sounds nice, doesn't it, Adam?
Yeah, very classy.
Sounds like a tart's boudoir.
No, I was thinking more bordello.
Same thing, Trisha. Don't worry, I know a few places in Houghton. I'll give you their names.
Thanks. Looks like the polls have closed. I think I'll make an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the results for my informal exit poll for the council election. Ready? In third place, Viv Windsor.
I want a recount.
In second place, Eric Pollard.
Always the bridesmaid, Eric, never the bride.
And romping home in first place is my granddad and the next councillor for Emmerdale, Mr. Alan Turner.
Oh, well done, Alan. Can't count on her maths.
I couldn't count on you being a gracious loser.
I wouldn't write my acceptance speech just yet, Alan. I'd wait for the real thing.
You all right, Ashley?
I've just got one or two things on my mind.
Share them with me. Is it something to do with the bishop?
Yes.
Oh, don't mind him. It was a little bit patronising, but I quite like that old world charm. I thought he was just trying to put me at my ease.
I didn't know whether to tell you or not at first.
Tell me what?
That George Barker is a hypocrite without a shred of ordinary human sympathy.
He seems so nice.
Shall I tell you what he expects from me? Of course, he said it in a mealy-mouthed way, but I know what he meant.
Go on.
He wants us either to marry or to be discreet.
Surely not.
He expects us to behave as if our relationship was some kind of scandal that we should be ashamed of.
Oh, Ashley, what will you do?